I remember as a young believer, I heard this Bible verse and it brought me a lot of comfort. And it helped me to remember that the work that's being done in me is being done by God. And it's not just something that I am out there alone, struggling through the world to survive. This is in Philippians chapter 1. And it says this, verse 6, being confident of this very thing, that he who has begun a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. Now, as I came across this verse, I thought, you know what? This is an important thing. I think a lot of times we forget that God is the one that initiated the work in us, right? When nobody comes to the Father unless he's drawn, right? We know this, that um, there's no chance of any of us having our salvation because it is the work of God. We don't just do it alone, okay? We know this. But we forget because we start looking at, you know, we get convicted. The Lord starts to address things in our life through his word. And it's really easy for us to fall into this mindset that says, I have to fix everything. Okay. And look, when God convicts you, you need to respond to that by, yes, addressing the issue, repenting, right? Stopping those things. But we can't do anything without the power of the Holy Spirit. We can't just will it to be, you know. We always have to be mindful of the fact that God's still working through us. And yes, we do know that the fruit of the Spirit, one of them is self-control. We do know that God gives us victory over sin. He gives us, you know, freedom to walk in righteousness. All of this happens because of God. But there is peace in knowing that God is intending to complete the work. And there's a lot of peace when you are trusting him to do that. Okay? I think it's important, right? We're not pushing responsibility off on God when we're walking in rebellion, or we're walking in our own flesh or pursuing desires. We're not blaming God for that, but we're looking to God as the person that gets us to the finish line. And we look to him with the reality, one, that that's his plan and his intention if we're going to follow after him. And two, he's the only one really that can do it. Now, there is this mysterious thing about walking with God, and that is that even though he's the one doing the work, even though he's the one that provides us with the power to do it, we still have that part that we do. We are still called to obedience. We're still called to live by faith. Yeah, they're doing fireworks again here. I have no idea why. But we are called to live for the Lord and to walk according to his word and to honor and glorify him still. Okay. How all of it plays out it's always very interesting. But understand this. When you read this verse, it should give you, I mean, even this is the Apostle Paul talking about the Philippian church, and he says he is confident of this very thing, that he who has begun a good work in you will complete it until the day of Jesus Christ. He was putting his trust in the Lord. He was looking to the Lord for the completion of the promises given, for the strength and the power, the truth, everything that's required. God supplies those things. So if you forget that, if I forget that, and we get out there alone and start working in our flesh to try to be spiritual, it gets messy. And honestly, we get the snot beat out of us. But when we understand our need for the Lord and we understand the need for the power of the Holy Spirit, that's when we are walking in victory. So may the Lord bless you today. I hope this is encouraging to you. And thank you so much for watching this video to the end. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you again tomorrow. God bless you.